character, and he comes into this game and he's like, well, you know.
Yeah, and not only that, but he's gone into this game thinking, my character got nerfed. Robin sucks. And still, you know, putting in work.
3, 2, 1.
Putting in a lot of work. I mean, again, we're in the semifinals right now, man. And he showed that he's still a threat. Robin's gotten a lot of toolkit changes that really help. For example, Arcfire eats projectiles.
Okay.
Or at the very least, I know that it eats Wolf Blaster, which is frustrating. But, you know, obviously you got the Levin Nair, sends it a gross angle, and Thoron is way stronger.
Yeah, Thoron's actually worth using now. Not to mention the recovery buffs have been nice.
Yes, huge on the recovery buffs. Parry's back and forth here, and yeah, eats the Blade Beam.
Of course. Okay, I see. That's really nice. It sets up a little mini wall for you.
Oh my gosh, dude, Cheeks is fooling.
What is he? I want to know what he was looking for in his mind. Like, what did he see with the vision?
I think he saw I pressed the down B button. I hope it works.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's just what he goes for, and I thought he was just gonna bool out for good. Okay, like the L Thunder there, and now setting up the arc fires at the ledge. So if your spacing is perfect with the arc fires, you can set it just to the tip of the ledge so that it does actually spill off a little bit and does actually singe you and take you down. But otherwise, it will do just that if it's on the ledge. It'll only singe you, and then you just wait for a Robin to run out of arc fire. Literally, that's the counterplay.
Downside of arc fire is it doesn't quite have, it has a lot of lag. So if you jump over, that's a free punish. That down smash will punish the re-grab. But that down smash will punish the roll. So now we're back to even. 0%. 2 stocks apiece.
Yeah. So we talked about earlier, we saw Cheeks playing against King K, Rob, who is another very projectile-heavy character, but he doesn't immediately pack the kind of punch that Robin does. But we talk about how Cheeks is able to bust those zones. Do you think he's doing a good job of that so far?
I think Cheeks has done incredible at jumping over these arc fires when the opportunity presents. And he's making such a good use of that cloud back throw. Sends at such a low angle, forcing people into tech situations, and a lot of the time they're missing it. He's getting those dash punishes.
Do you think that Xillion is telegraphing these thunders a little bit too much? Because I feel like Cheeks really picked up on that last one right there. He said he's running away, he'll turn around and throw it.
It's definitely possible. We'll see how Xillion can adjust.
Okay, like the lie down on the floor, but Xillion does get on the frame trap there with the arc fire. But man,
so close to Xillion. He didn't really have an answer to that blade beam on the shield.
Okay, setting up on shield, but again, Climb Hazard out of shield, man. It's so good.
Trying to go really crazy with it. Catching Xillion recovering.
Again, I just like that Xillion's willing to take his time on these recoveries and say, you know, hey, I know that you want this crazy stuff, but I'll take my time. But he misses the ledge there. This could be a big problem for him because Cheeks tries to go so deep with that cross slash to close it out, and it does end up getting him killed because he gets clipped by the Elwind. So now, within a fighting shot for Xillion, we know that Cloud has had recovery problems in the past. I love that right there, the arc fire to cover himself on the ledge and keep Cheeks from going deep.
That back air, though, is going to catch the jump from the ledge.
Yeah.
That's going to be the first game in Cheeks' favor.
Yeah, just doing such a good job of abusing that big sword. I mean, like you said, you can use it to break zones because you effectively don't have as much space to cover to get in on that arc fire, on that L Thunder when it's getting thrown out.
Yeah, and he's got a lot of speed behind it.
Yeah, a lot of speed. Cloud is
grounded
super
and aerial
fast
to zoom in at you, but also they're not the slowest of hitboxes if you're swinging it with the back air. The Porter's got some startup to it, but it's really safe when you're able to set it up properly. And going to Lilat, I wonder what the benefit is here for Xillion.
I would have to imagine that because of how thin the edges of the platforms are, a la Melee Battlefield, that may make Arcfire actually punch through the bottom of it.
Potential. Okay.
That's a guess that I have, but it's only speculation. But, I mean, yeah, you wonder what it brings for Xillion. I think it's a little bit clearer what this brings for Cheeks over the Robin.
Of course.
Oh
wow.
my goodness.
Runs off the drop zone cross slash. Of course, the limit variant going to take the stock. Cheeks only sitting at 44%.
That means he can start to run wild.
Battlefield was Robin's best stage in Smash 4 because it gave this slower character with no mobility the illusion of movement. Now the second slowest character in the game after Incineroar.
And soon to be Piranha Plant, according to video data. Okay. So back up on the ledge. Now Cheeks, once again, so hard on the start.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
He went out, and that was the most deliberate, intentional footstool I have ever seen.
Because sometimes you're like, okay, that wasn't intentional because you just went out onto the ledge to pressure them with like some empty jump out pressure. But he went too deep.
He saw that directional air dodge, and he said, I will punish you with the footstool, the strongest spike.
It's absurd how good Cheeks is at landing footstools, actually. But, man, sometimes just landing those traditional kills is all you need, and he's able to find that right there. Xillion is with that Levenair. We talked about how strong of a tool that is. Disgusting angle. It's 11 sword, so it's basically an aerial smash attack. It does work. That's again, Climb Hazard out of disadvantage and going for those big ending kills. We see that often from Cheeks.
Yet to see it connect super well, but it's always the pressure that he's bringing through.
I want to point out, by the way, that Thoron might have killed if it hit him. It is absurdly powerful. Okay, long recovery once again, and Cheeks not going for the ledge trump, but will instead fling out that down smash to take it 2-0 over Xillion.
Yeah, there he actually faked the ledge trump, retreated back to the roll position because a lot of people will buffer that roll to avoid the trump, and then punished it with the down smash. Really smart.